it's like shop class. But these Arlington Middle School students are putting the machines in motion, and all for a good cause.
To take cars that you can buy at Toys R Us and to turn them into cars that can be used with children that have disabilities.
That is Go Baby Go, a project started at the University of Delaware in 2006 by Dr. Cole Galloway. Dr. Sky Donovan from Marymount University's physical therapy program found out about Galloway and immediately wanted to bring this to the DC area.
When I get excited about something, I go a little bit overboard. And I was at a conference and I met Cole, and he just has this amazing, enthusiastic charisma about him. And I came back and I followed him off stage. True story. And I said, I need to bring this back to the university.
And it's a first of its kind.
Brought it back to the university, wanted to get our students involved in it, and I found out we were the only place in the whole DC metro area that was doing it.
Dr. Donovan's project sparked interest.
I had never heard of it, so I watched the videos and I was totally inspired.
And these are her helping hands, a group of budding engineers from Arlington's Gunston Middle School.
This is a science club. We decided to go every 2 weeks, and they have been very faithful in coming to work.
And there's no toy too big or too small that these kids can assemble.
So really what we do is we take what's called an ability button. It's this big button and it's very touch sensitive. We can put it anywhere.
The kids, they can't press it fully, so it has to be very sensitive so they can go forward. And we also put it in different spots.
So we can mount it to the back of their head. They do a little head extension and off they go.
To do it from the back.
So they get to work.
When we first get started, basically we have to figure out all the measurements.
So we learned how to print wheels, the basics. You have to put this piece there and put this piece there.
We generally do the wiring first, so we would add in the kill switch and then wire the motor with the button.
And then we make the magic happen.
Magic that makes Dr. Donovan proud of what these young scientists were able to accomplish.
Lo and behold, didn't they figure out how to do many more modifications than I could have ever dreamed of, because kids are much more creative than adults.
And these kids are passionate. Starting from scratch and putting elbow grease into the project, these young scientists are taking on Go Baby Go at full speed. But this day is special. You see, up until now, they've only seen videos of kids using their creations. But today, that's all about to change. Meet Isaac. He is challenged with his mobility, and getting a toy like this shows him a good time moving around. The motorized toy also serves as physical therapy.
He has a lot of trouble with his balance and weight shifting, so the fact that he has to stand up and use his muscles to pull up to use this is really helpful.
Playing and being a kid, it's difficult for Isaac.
He has a walker that he uses at school and at home, but this is the only really fun thing that helps him get around.
It's now time for the students to see their science project in action. And they're proud of their work.
Knowing that they can live a more normal life rather than us kids, because we can do whatever, but they can't do what other kids do.
And Isaac is a perfect example. He can now play with his baby sister, and in a way he never could have before. She seems to like it too.
Well, I think it's awesome when you see a kid succeed with something that you built, because we're all kids ourselves, we're not grad students or people that are in the science profession. How would it feel to not be able to do most of the things that we can do? I think it's just awesome that you can give some of those experiences back to other kids.
They're learning so much by building these cars, but also I think hopefully it'll help them make a connection with a special needs kid that might be in their class or in their school.